Howdy how. All right, guys, we keep hitting these intuition plays left and right. Look at this. All right. Beyond Meat's got earnings this week. I'm telling you, it could go. That's pretty huge. All right. I know I was in and out today, and Double J's still sitting there holding the sausage. But this could propel it upwards. Okay? What else? After hours, we got this Apple designing a chip. I've heard this story like 15 times already, and it's bogus. It's like, really, you're gonna do something now. Obviously, got a small pop. Couldn't even get over higher day. Okay, already sold. Nvidia got a $10 sale, bounced $5. It's like you're gonna. This is like announcing we're making a go-kart and showing up at the Grand Prix. You know what I mean? Like 5 years later. I don't care. All right. SOUN today, 130 points, and then re-added. I actually re-added here on this sell. So up on that, but still holding the fives from this morning down here. I think we entered here. The six, we took 130%. Great trade. So, and obviously, if we zoom out, this has earnings this week. I think this could go. I mean, it's got a pretty decent setup. Still has room to run on everything. So SOUN on watch. Now tomorrow, UPST on watch. It's been creeping up, not that much. I don't know if, I mean, it might come down here and then go, but definitely will be higher up end of week. So depending upon where you enter. So again, still keeping NVIDIA on watch. What do I mean? If it can crack 922, it goes to 930. If it catches momentum at 930, this can go to 970. This can go to all-time high pre-earnings. I'm just letting you know. Okay. But I didn't play NVIDIA today because of Monday and contracts. I mean, they're crazy. I'm in Avgo as a ARM lotto. Okay. They were very cheap. Could go. Boeing dumped on that news that they're falsifying security check documents, and then they sent another dude to space as a distraction or whatever. Still chilling in Baba. We'll see what HSI does tonight. Is the play still going or not? Palantir was kind of had a SoFi type earnings. Beat, dumped, died. So we'll see if this starts getting momentum. Lots of shitty stocks have earnings this week. Okay. What else? What did Bob and I do end of day? Well, we jumped on JPM. And I went over the trade why prior to Live on Voice. And here's my reasoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it was 7. And it's like bouncing off the 21. Now, you can make it hard for yourself or you can make it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reversal of the 89, and now 7 sells, reversal of the 21. If they are going to push the market higher, they're going to use JPM, or they're sending NVIDIA to all-time highs. Reason being, tomorrow it's going to be very interesting to see what Apple can pull out of their bathhouse in San Francisco. Usually Apple sells on these events. Now tomorrow we got early low. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. Lend me your ears. Flop, 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 flop. I said we're going to FOMC price. I know no one else said it. I did. I know you heard me. Voila! Here we are. One of the probably the most interesting SPY setup in 5 years of trading. Okay? Why? Because we're back in this distribution area. Now, what did I say? Was it Thursday when we sold or whatever? It was a day last week. If you get a huge move into close, you're going to get an opposite move. Well, that was when we sold down and then we caught the gap up. This is a wall into close, and usually this is like the last 10 minutes. Unless, and let me just be frank here. Look here. Here's the red zone. Here's the green zone. This is demand and this is supply, which means this is where they sell, this is where they buy on the 5 minute. Unless we freakishly gap above and we come down and get a low and keep going, then we go higher. But if you look here, we're hitting our trend line coming down. We're hitting the cloud. Sure, it closed about the FOMC line, but still, we have 1-2 gaps here and we haven't retested these MAs. So what you want is a cross for it to come down and retest. We want to catch this Tuesday, Wednesday. However, that is so obvious that even a 90-year-old could trade that. So we got to see here if this keeps going. And why would it? Well, I said in my MA video, if you listened, it is all about Yellen, and Yellen doesn't lose. And today, the 10-year yield closed under 4.5 and is right freaking there. Now, I think the play here personally is a Dixie backtest of these MAs at some point and then further down and rally hard up. And obviously, as I showed in the video yesterday, you have the sports calendar showing a dip tomorrow and then a rip up. So, which brings me back to JPM. This is your play here. I mean, we bought these 197 and a half for 7 cents. And I'm going to hold them and I'm going to add more. And why am I even more excited about it? Because of KRE. Look at that. It snuck up on us. I know we were in it here at some point, but this is looking good here. If we can get a move above 50, 52, even 50, 40, this is gonna go for the gap and push the banks. Also in some bogus ass riot, just in case Bitcoin put in this bottom here. Now, back to JPM. Why is this so exciting to me? Look at this. This can fail, but look at this. Ding, ding, ding. That's an inverted head and shoulders. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Measured move at least to 195. If he keeps going, woo, we're going in the money. All right. Now, market net that I'll look at it in the morning again, but this is pretty clear all day. Obviously, it was a really, really hard trade because who's gonna rock 440s all day on QQQ when we're down here, right? Since they just blasted it off after zeros closed. So that was the tricky part because you kind of had to be. I was in and out of those 438s, but I mean, are you gonna buy 440s for next day when it's having price action like this? So again, what do I mean when zeros close? When a lot of all Robinhood 0DT is closed 30 minutes before close, and then they rip it up. Okay. As far as this whole situation, I'll update you guys in the morning. We have a bunch of earnings tomorrow that interest me, mainly Upstart, and then I'm wondering about Shopify, Robinhood, and ARM this week. So I'll be playing some earnings. Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. So to recap, we'll be and Meta today. I mean, what a freaking trade, dude. I sold here, could have caught a little bit more, but still pretty awesome. So now the FANG names are pumped, okay? Is it the start of shitty stock season? I certainly hope so. So we will know. Now, we don't need a pullback if we get it through CHOP. But we have one gap here. Let me put an alert here just so that I know we're in the gap. Another one here. And sorry for my crazy looking chart, but it is what it is. There's a gap, and there's another gap. And let's do the body here. But anyways, pretty strong market, having taken 2 FOMC levels back to back here. We'll continue doing what we're doing. I mean, TTM certainly has room to go. And I kept talking about this RSI, right? Once it gets over 50, it gets going, and that it has plenty of room. It can go all the way to 90, okay? So if we don't get a pullback Wednesday, Tuesday, can we go for all-time highs? Yeah, I've been saying it. That's the least likely thing. I do think that 520, here's our high of the week, right? 520. It's higher than our monthly high, which is here. And I hope this monthly is completely wrong, because low of it's all the way down there. So we have to keep an eye on an absolute freaking black swan sell. Okay, it's a buyable dip, but nevertheless, just to put it in here you'll see better. We can touch here, and then we can fucking just go all the way down to here. This is where you buy and walk away if we get that. So very, very complex, tricky setup, but I'll do my best to navigate us through this. All right, guys. Appreciate you, and God bless.